Okay, we're trying something a little bit different this time. Instead of, just trying to make deliberate choices, because that's apparently not working out, I'm going to try something a little bit different and make some randomized choices. I've got some dice with me that I'm going to roll, and I'm going to use that to make decisions. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Okay, I'm going to just roll this six-sided die. Three. Oh, we're going with Brian again. Is he still Brian? I'm gonna say yeah, he's still Brian. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Miranda, Genocidal, Damien, Ruthless, Scott, Himbo, Liam, Hipster, Polly, Party, Vera, Snake. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them to conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, welcome to the Stupidest Quiz. Mine's rotten. PhD bullshit. Sickos. Stupidest Quiz trademark. Each of these will be stats. Let's start. If you were to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? Okay. Great white shark. If I have to fuck an animal, let's at least make it a story worth telling. What would be the coolest prize you could find in your box of cereal? A sample of a more nutritious breakfast option, so people are encouraged to stop eating that colorful crap. Eat some cornflakes. If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? If you were an ice cream, which flavor would you be? Success. I'm going to count this one as 3. Conveniently, there are 6 options here. So let me roll again. 1. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves had the sense to give you a figurative blowjob. You gain 2 creativity. You spot Vera and Polly discussing something. Gotta get in on this conversation. It's bound to be something nasty. Hey! 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 What? Are you going to that party tonight at Dale the Mummy's crypt? The dog star is aligned with the Venus or something, so his parents are beings of pure energy for the weekend. He's got the place entirely to himself. I might stop by. Yay! Okay, so listen. Scott's gonna be there too, and I totally want to spike his drink. Now I'm interested. What are you thinking? Laxatives or Viagra? Gross. I was thinking of something more fun, like shrooms. Shrooms won't even dissolve in his drink, you idiot. You there. Back me up on this. Which do you think we should put in his drink? Yeah, make it something fun, like shrooms. Okay, when it comes to the ones that are just like 2 choices, it's easy. Just like even number, odd number. Let's roll the dice. You want to make him a laughingstock? Use that flower that makes a person fall in love with the first thing they see. You can make him fall in love with a chair or a houseplant. You've truly opened my eyes. All this time, I was trying to humiliate Scott with digestive trouble or persistent erections, when I should have been trying to humiliate him with love. Oh my god, yes! We can make him fall in love with a stick of butter, or a bag of loose silverware, or Penny Pustules. That name really got me. No, Scott's too good for her. He's too good for this world. That's why we have to make him worse. They end up making Scott fall in love with Dale's ceiling. He spends the night climbing the furniture trying to lick it. You gain 2 fun and 1 smart. You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality. It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving the most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince in his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of the kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours. Fuck that, let's make our own ritual. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want and make it legal for people not to do that exact thing once a year. Sounds good to you? You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everyone gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain 4 creativity. Man, just think we wouldn't have had this adventure without the dice! Ha ha ha! 1! That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. Also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. I'm glad they acknowledged it, but the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Oh, that would have been fun if this was multiplayer. Oddly enough, you notice Damien and Vera having some kind of business meeting? At least they're both sitting holding manila folders. You move closer to see what's up. Now, Damien, it seems we both agree that William the Incubus is a piece of sentient garbage who deserves harm. True. True. I believe that together we could make William very unhappy. I prepared an action plan for the potential merger. Have a look. Vera opens her folder to reveal intricate charts with titles like Derision Coefficient and Maximizing Humiliation Dividends. I brought a folder too. Damien opens his folder. There is a piece of paper that says punching on it. I admire your simplistic approach, but I think we need a plan that utilizes both our strengths. Damien nods and turns over his piece of paper. On the other side it says, punching hard. These two are never going to come to an agreement unless you step in and mediate, so you tell them your idea. While he's sleeping, replace all his organs with live possums. Hot damn, why did I think of that? I mean, I've replaced people's organs with dead possums a bunch of times. But live possums? That's so much more fucked up. It is rather vicious. But wait. Fucking wait a second. What if I also replace the possum's organs with other live possums? You leave Damien to go down this rabbit hole, or possum hole, on his own. The important thing is he's happy. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm. That day you spend some time on the library species managing your start kicker. You receive a lot of people with sensationalist videos and impossible promises. You hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their asses kicked at a video game, and it is. You find Scott, Damien, and Liam, and the Slayer? They're playing Federation of Fables, the infamous super competitive MOBA. Hey, you, Brian, we need your help. We can't let these noobs win. It's true. This is so serious that we put our feet aside to team up against a greater evil. 13-year-old brats that think they're better at us than Thoth. We were kicking their asses, but their jungler used a super special skill on our mage that cursed him to roam the desert for 40 years. In real life. Thoth developers are crazy as fuck. This game is insane. We need to destroy their base soon, or we'll lose. Or you can trust me. I'm playing Wally Rex, the Dino Diplomat. I'm in negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, this senseless bloodbath will end in peaceful truce. We need to destroy their base before Liam does his lame diplomatic thing. I'm Joe the Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone. That won't help us in any way, Wolf Boy. Not if I can't find a super cool bone. Come on, Brian, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight. Now it all comes down to making the right choice. Which absurd character will be the game changer in this match? No one! Just start dancing in a very stylish way. That always solves your problems, doesn't it? What the hell are you doing? Do you even understand how this game works? Do you even understand how this game works? Dancing isn't the solution for everything. Or is it? No, it definitely isn't. The other team takes advantage of the 5 versus 4 situation and massacres you. Help us, we need you, idiot! Dancing isn't gonna work, bro. Stop it. You have a feeling that if you stop now, you'll look like a moron. It's too late to stop. So you keep dancing. It's fine. It's done. Our base is destroyed. Thanks for being a jerk. They all leave with a lesser opinion of you. You cry on the inside. On the outside, you just keep dancing. It's too late to do anything else. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his money pile on the table and also some organs. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they knew death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. Ugh, I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once. And to make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien? Where'd you go? Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan? Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits and gain 2 boldness. You're chilling in the bathroom with Damien and Miranda. Thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Okay, everything's going great. You're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Oh snap, it's Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor! Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon. Or even worse, they'll make me come in on a Saturday. Ah, this is bad and I didn't bring my champion, who will fight to the death to defend my honor. What can we do? It seems like they're both waiting for you to do something, but how do you scare a werebear? No time to think. You bust out the stall and make yourself as big as possible. You puff out your cheeks, stuff a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt, and wave your arms in the air. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell is happening. He's thinking he's having flashbacks to Nam. As Martin flees the bathroom, Damien puts a head on your shoulder. Or a hand. That was stupid as hell. But you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favorite mix. You're rad. Yes, that was superb. For a moment you scared me too. So convincing. You're my knight in shining armor. Defeating a werebear with nothing more than toilet paper. That's something to remember. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity. Okay, we're going outside. Yeah, we started a half-hour rave. I have no idea how it escalates as much, but there's 300 people. Someone's a demon from a nightmare dimension. This consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 plus fun. You see Damien about to punch some noob when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of them. Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob! There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you are mine. What? I've traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and fuck? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly. I would. And that sounds doper than hell. Which isn't hard because hell is lame, but still. But if Damien goes to another dimension to fucking kill people, how will he fucking kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Okay, apparently the dice wants us to show a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. Recall a full-page glossy photograph you saw in the latest issue of Bad Armies magazine. You pull it out of the backpack and show it to Damien. It depicts the prince's army wearing floppy shoes and assless chaps, braiding the opposing force's hair. What is this, a fucking performance piece? Where's the gore? Where's the carnage? I want an army like a steel cube, full of crotch kicks and badly suppressed emotions, not this fully mobile tea party. Now, fighting isn't everything, Damien. I'll have you know that opposing armies consistently rate my soldiers higher on friendship and customer service than any other. You lost me at fighting isn't everything, man. Go buy your army some ass armor, pacifist. The prince returns dejectedly to his dimension, hopefully to follow Damien's advice, gaining 2 fun and 1 smarts. Are we actually about to, like, woo Damien over? You took your seat between the strongest and smartest men you knew. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I'd assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless momentgram post. Oh, I see. Going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who actually eat it. You are so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Oh, the Japanese! Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Brian, any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of those boys to want to snack on you, in an innuendo way, not literally. Obviously take the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract. It's the most superior of food on the plate. Oh, Brian, I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assumed everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Did I say beautiful? I meant your aesthetic is beautiful. Because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture has already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. And it's absolutely delicious. How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to the conversation about food? Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how that makes any kind of sense. Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuance of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against this very ignorant world. Yeah, stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam love each other, XOXO. I meant have each other, but you know, that day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. Clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You're daydreaming about how Damien look walking down the aisle towards you. When you see Damien walking down the aisle, hallway, towards you. Yo, so, listen. Don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad. Like, maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if we could, you know, do some crime together. Like that Ninja Sex Party song. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should! What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass crime for an excellent date with Damien. Dinner and a movie. Only the dinner is arson and the movie is also arson. Arson and arson? Sounds like my kind of night. Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of matches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. The 2 of you head off to the fanciest restaurant you know, Le Chateau de Superior. Yeah. You smile demurely as Damien pulls out a chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting the menus on fire too. After a delicious meal, the 2 of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames range high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are! The 2 of you head to a movie, immediately setting your ticket stubs on fire. You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. You talk through the previews as the flame leap higher and higher, bathing you in a romantic glow. It's the hottest date of all time, in so many ways. Hey, had a really nice time tonight. The only thing better than the arson was the more arson. Is he actually blushing, or is that just the heat from all the arson? Oh my fucking god, this date was literally fire. Like, no, actual, literal fire. 2 charm and 1 boldness. It's gonna come down to the dice. Holy shit. Okay, we got a 1. That's perfect. Okay. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? Stupid fuck. I need spice in my life. If you were spice, you would be, some fucking bland spice. But we were... Okay. You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom, you photo-edited Garfield into all of your prom pics as if he was your prom date. Yeah. Garfield, the orange cartoon cat. Not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo editing skills, you still couldn't photo edit the sadness of your face away. Sad. Man, Brian, best at secret handshakes. Damien, sexiest horn. Damien loads fire to the very end. Unfortunately, there wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up going to prison for arson. Serves him right. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Well, that didn't turn out so great, but you know, it's a fun experiment.